You guys.
Oh my.
What a waste of talent.
Oh.
And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
Such an Hey, welcome back to Danganronpa 2, y'all. Let's get it! We're back at it once again. Y'all feel me? I think we're partway through the investigation, probably about to head to the trial. I don't really remember where we left off, so we're just gonna jump right back in. Everybody chilling. I remember I just played Megiddo. Maybe I should investigate Nekomaru. Oh, now's not the time to look away. I need Kazuchi to disassemble Nekomaru's body. Oh, my boys, it's not gonna be pretty. What's good, Kaz? It's time for you to do your thing. We've come so far, there's no way I can get sentimental at a time like this. I feel awful for Nekomaru, but this is necessary if we're gonna find out the truth behind this case. Man, him and Neko were bonding because it was the two of them that were managing Megiddo, so they probably had to spend more time together too. Oh, he forced out his voice through his clenched teeth. Kazuchi faced Nekomaru, his eyes full of determination, began stabbing his tool knife into Nekomaru's body. Huh? Where did you get that tool knife? Megiddo gave it to me. He said he already had it before we went to the amusement park. So Megiddo did that too. It's like Megiddo has full control of the situation.
Maybe.
I don't know if I wouldn't say he has full control of the situation. I don't know. Looks like the damage to his head is the reason. Huh? The reason Nekomaru died, stopped functioning. His torso is covered in huge dents and his parts are dislocated. Maybe a gear shaft broke too? Well, for now, I tried disassembling Nekomaru's chest and that should help us learn something, right? If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. Okay. Sure. I do think the dislocated limbs is definitely kind of weird. Apparently, Kazuchi's finished assembling Nekomaru's body. Should probably check it out one more time. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Nekomaru's chest panel is open. The clock inside is completely exposed. Okay, so the hands of the clock look like they're pointing towards 7:30. Okay, so he died at 7:30 is what it sounds like. It also looks like the clock's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. Which means the clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30 a.m. What? Whoa, okay. So, did someone trigger something to happen at 7:30? That's so weird. That makes me still think that he did this to himself, almost. The 7:30 a.m. is strange, right? We should have arrived at Grape Tower just before 7 a.m. for Monokuma Tai Chi. Is this clock malfunctioning? No, wait. Wait! What if no one actually killed him and he fought Monokuma? What if that's what happened? I didn't even put that together. Because if no one was able to get him for Tai Chi and he's there and he goes to fight, that is a possibility. But someone did clear the final dead room. Maybe he cleared the final dead room and he didn't even get a chance to use the hammer. It could be a few different things. I don't know. This is a highly efficient radio clock. A radio clock. Okay, that's gonna be important. Radio clock. It's a type of clock that receives radio signals so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. So it is wirelessly controlled. That's crazy. Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock. That's right. It's a clock that will never slow down. It's designed so that it cannot be adjusted. Wow. But can someone move the hands anyway? Like after he died, could someone have moved the hands? I've become a time lord. Well, even if it's an accurate clock, they didn't need to install it inside your body. What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again. There's nothing more useful than this. An accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? If that's the case, why does this broken clock say 7:30 a.m.? Let's check out the head again, I guess. There's something protruding from the back of Nekomaru's neck. The goodnight button. Yep, did the killer press it to force him into sleep mode? Or maybe the killer really did press this to make Nekomaru enter sleep mode. Even so, it's the back of Nekomaru's neck. Getting behind it and press would be a Herculean task. There's a cover on it. Someone looks like they tried to, almost like a stick-like object, try to break in there and get him. Nekomaru, yep, they're tied up. Who did it and how were they able to bind him? The tip of this wire, it looks like it's been tied into a loop, but what's the meaning behind this? That's something I don't understand too. Okay, what's up, crazy? What you thinking? What's wrong with him? He's scratching over Nekomaru's body, almost like he's glaring at him. He's probably trying to analyze the situation. All right, let's talk to him.
You're the worst.
Jeez, this is the worst. I'm the worst. What did I do? I just came to say it was good.
Jeez.
Oh, you guys overlooked an important clue. I swear you're just the worst. Dang. As I thought, there's no way I can leave this to you guys. What are you talking about? I found this fragment under the pillar that took over. Oh, is this a doorknob?
You don't even know?
It looks like the screws that came out with it. That wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it looks like there's scratches near the base of the doorknob.
Hey.
Don't you think it's strange? Wait, where did that even come from? Is that actually a door?
See?
If we examine the far back door in Grape Tower, the doorknob is still intact, right? Did someone swap it out? Now that you mention it, you're right.
Now then.
If that's the case, where did this doorknob even come from? It's not like the door that leads to Strawberry Hall, then there's only one other possibility. Okay, it have to be from the door connecting to Grape Hall that we entered from. Well, it makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out. Try it out how?
Don't know.
We take the elevator to the Strawberry House, and then we enter from Strawberry Tower to Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see the other side of that door, right? But the button to the door in Strawberry Hall is broken, right? No, it should be fixed now.
obvious.
We can just repair it. After all, we have the ultimate mechanic on our side.
No.
Well, you're right, but I need parts to repair the door in Strawberry Hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but if I don't have enough parts, there's not much I can do about it. But you have plenty of parts right here.
See?
Just use Nekomaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts you can use. That's true. Hold on. What do you mean, hold on? He's actually right about that. Are you saying we should use parts from our dead friend? Dog, one, that's what you would want. Two, what else are you gonna do? You can't just sit here all day, and like Nekomaru would want that too. It's called recycling. It's a much better alternative. Jesus, the eyes. It's a much better alternative than disposing the rest of the junk, right? Junk?
Hey.
Well, Kazuchi, is it possible or impossible? Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but dog, I hope they don't pull this shit again. Like, it's how, like, Mikon couldn't do the autopsy, so, and then she messed with the autopsy potential, so, and then she ended up getting caught, and she was a killer. This better not be the same thing, too, again, where he's trying to make a hard time of making something happen in the case, and he ends up being the killer. It's just, if it's him, dude, I'm gonna be kind of mad, because it's kind of obvious, like, it could be him. I don't know. It's, like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? Well, Nagito can go get something and cut that. The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button in the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as the chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. I don't need to worry. What does that mean?
Now then.
Kazuchi, we should go over to Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. Hey, I'm not finished. Hajime, you're going to come later too, right? It'd be really bothersome if you didn't. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all.
Right?
So you should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg. After tersely saying that, Nagito left the area. Boys, he acting like he the big cheese around here right now. Which, to be honest, he kind of is. I ain't gonna lie. But, alright, Broken Knob's been at it. What the hell happened to him? He seems on edge about something. Who knows?
Damn right.
That reminds me, Nagito asked Kazuchi to do something weird for him, right?
Yep.
It had something to do with the elevator spinning 180 degrees. I wonder what that could mean.
Hey.
Actually, to tell you the truth, Nagito asked me to do something weird too. Told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. The clocks. So I did what he said and checked them all, but none of the clocks had their times messed up. They're also radio clocks.
Jeez.
But why did he ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that at all. If I had to take a guess, he wanted to make sure the time on Neko is the same as what the clocks are reporting. For now, why don't we head over to Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob matter, there's still many mysteries surrounding this that we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of those mysteries, maybe.
Jeez.
Looks like that's all we can do. Let's head over. You're right. What Nagito said about the door opening, what does he plan to do about the chain? It looks like it won't come off so easily, so does Nagito have a plan or something? Jeez, I don't understand this at all. So, we're gonna go ahead to Strawberry Hall. That's the boyo. Oh, there's everybody. Okay, they all following me. Thanks to Kazuchi, the elevator's working now. Alright, let's go. We all walked into the elevator. And why is he against the wall? Is that normal for him to be chilling in the corner like that? That's a little weird, right? Huh, it's been a while since I've come to Strawberry House.
What's up?
Hey, you're here.
Hey.
Kazuchi, how'd the repairs go? Yeah, well, yeah, that tongue though? The damage wasn't too bad once I got the parts, so I was able to fix it right away. You've got a lot of nerve saying that when you use Nekomaru's parts without my permission.
Hey.
Well, I mean, even so.
Now then.
Anyway, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry up and try it out? What will happen if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door?
Even so.
But there's no way it'll open. You haven't done anything about the chain.
Hey.
The door to the Strawberry Hall behind Nekomaru's body was blocked by a chain, remember? If you didn't do anything about that, it doesn't even matter if you fix the button on the outside. Are we sure? Like, we should test it. Well, we'll know if we try it out. It's not even worth trying. Just do it! No, we've come all this far. If he's saying we should try it out, then we should give it a shot.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, let's go! Why y'all... What is this? What? Okay, I'm gonna come through here if that's okay with y'all. There's no way this door will open, not when the other side is chained up. With a feeling of resignation, I pressed the button. Aha. Huh?
Hey.
Why did it open?
Impossible.
Where did the chain go? Hold on a second, that's not the only thing that's strange. That's right, there's no other way to say this. Definitely looks weird.
So...
Oh, yeah, look, the knob is gone from Grape.
Hey.
Hey, this doesn't look the same as when we were in Grape Tower. Yeah, you're right. When we were inside Grape Tower, Nekomaru's body was in... What? Whoa! Is there not 2 doors? Am I crazy? I didn't even think about that. Whoa, okay. Is it actually just one? How the heck did they manage that? Yo, I gotta think about that one. That one's What? Do they happen to be one on top of the other, not across? Which means his body should be in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. So if we enter from Strawberry Hall, his body should be, I think I get it. I actually think I get it now. They should have tried having 2 people both enter from each hall door. I wonder if the room moves up and down and it makes you think that you're on the other side. Why isn't it like that? Why is Nekomaru's body in the front of the door of Grape Hall?
Hey, hey!
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too. The body isn't the only thing that moved. Even the tipped over pillar and the spilled oil, they all moved the exact same way. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw when we entered Grape Hall. Very interesting. Everything that was at the crime scene inside Grape Tower shifted to the opposite side, as if it rotated 180 degrees, right? Oh, that's what happened. Okay, got it. Now that's when Nagito tested that 180 degrees. I can't imagine that the floor actually rotated 180 degrees, but it's a fun house, dude. Is that really what this means? Yeah, it is. No, it's more than that. I feel like there's an even greater mystery here. A mystery so great it could drastically affect the outcome of this case. Yep. We might have to rethink this. We might have to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case. Strange feeling in the tower's been added to the truth bullets. Okay, and the chain has also been added to the handbag.
I see.
The chain disappeared. This strange feeling I felt when we went back and forth between the 2 towers. Yep, just as I thought. It was definitely the right choice to confirm this. Just as you thought, then you already knew about this mystery. No, he had an idea. You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first?
See?
Honestly, Nagito is actually right. He's actually right. I completely agree. People need to be investigating more. That door in the far back with the picture of the grape on it, maybe there's a clue hidden there. There's a clue on that door. Yeah, it's the door with the gray picture of grapes on it. This should lead to Grape Hall. Wait, huh? One of the doorknobs is gone. It's like the screws came out with it.
Now then.
It's the same as the doorknob that was on the floor.
See?
See the screws that came out with it, right? Then the doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came off the door to Grape Hall.
Whoa.
Well, that's what it looks like. When you said clue, you were talking about this, but what is it a clue to? Why is it all scraped up too? Were they trying to use a chain to rip that off?
What?
But anyway, that's been added to truth bullets. Huh, did you get even more confused? No need to worry, just one clue will change everything. Huh? All the mysteries will be solved as if everything were linked together if you could reach it, just like I did. That makes sense. What does that mean? Even if I ask Nagito, Pine will give me my answer. So it'd be just a waste of time to ask. Oh boy! It's go time. You know what? I think I'm ready, y'all. I think I'm ready.
It's time for the class trial.
Alright, bring it, bitch.
To tell you the truth, I'm tired.
Man.
Extremely tired. I feel
Okay,
like
he's
spending
mad.
the rest of my life hibernating already.
Okay, Monokuma,
Man,
chill.
I know
We
it's
just
bad,
gotta
but
get
I'm
info.
so sleepy. I just want to ditch.
Okay.
Though I really don't feel like it. I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial.
Something actually seems off about him right now. This is weird. I don't know. I get a real weird feeling from this trial, y'all.
Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
Okay. Why did he go through all the effort to make that apparent? Makes me think he was involved in the case. Another class trial.
Hey, hey!
But how are we supposed to get to the trial ground? You're right, we can't do anything unless we get out of this building. I bet the trial's gonna take place in the building. Akane, did something happen?
hey.
Well, no. Well, do you guys hear something? She has exceptionally good hearing, y'all.
Hey, hey.
Here's something. What do you hear? This suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, your surroundings started to shake and roll. Ah, it had suddenly appeared before us. Okay. Here we go. Holy Wait, are we inside Monokuma Rock right now? Is that where we're at? Is he telling us to go inside from there? Seems that way. All right, I'm gonna go. Just hold on, Nekomaru, and I'll make sure I'll avenge you. Okay, here's the other thing too, y'all. Monokuma now just interrupted the crime scene, and what if we need to go back and review it like we have in the previous trials during the intermission? I don't know, man. Jeez. At least be a little cautious. Obviously, it's crap. I agree. The detect the sense of danger. Even my familiars are saying, do not go inside. How interesting. If you can kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing a sword through my very heart. I'm gonna see you in there. Now, we should get moving as well. Yeah, you're right. It's annoying, but if Miss Sonia is going, there's no way I'm not gonna go. Oh, but this is so damn annoying. I guess it doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. One by one, everyone went into Monokuma Rock until I was the only one left. And when I was about to take a step forward, we're the same. The same step ladders. Huh? Nagito was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked onto Monokuma Rock. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still. You and I are just step ladders. I'm trying to understand what he means by that. As in just, we're the ones who are like carrying the trials and they're just kind of going with it. For everyone who holds the title of Ultimate, I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying? Man, that's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time. From that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope. But it wasn't. There is no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
What?
Really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? But you're wrong. It's only natural and extreme obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
Isn't that right?
After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm going to accept that.
Well,
it's not like what I wanted to say to you anyway.
Hey.
There's this one novel I like, A Peculiar Mystery Story. Huh? A novel? The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. But when you get to the end, surprise, surprise, the girl, I was gonna say, literally, is the girl the killer? The girl is actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. I've seen serial killer movies where that is the case. I won't say which ones. There was one I watched that was definitely a little weird. Yeah, which means the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? I think it's to help you. I don't know, they're weird. They're definitely weird. It definitely takes you a little bit into the mind of somebody like that. I don't know though. What the heck are you talking about? You're just jumping from one topic to another. And I can't comment on a book that I've ever read before.
no good at all.
Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve corps student like you. But I know that you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? I don't know, Nagito. You're gonna have to figure that one out yourself, because it's not me talking to you. You keep coming back to me. You waited here with me, so you admire hope. I love hope.
Right?
In some ways we're similar, but maybe that difference is what's making me so emotional. Enough already. I don't have the time to argue with you. Let's go. Everyone is waiting.
Man.
Everyone, huh? So you still believe you're just like everyone else? No! He's just saying you want to get to the last trial, dog! Oh my god, dude. Reserve Corps students are so full of themselves. Okay, get out of here. Nikita's telling loud continued as he disappeared into Monokuma Rock. Calm down. That's right, I need to calm down. I took several deep breaths, and once my nerves had settled, I stepped into Monokuma Rock. Oh my god, y'all. Some craziness. The elevator shook violently as it descended at an ever-increasing speed.
Hey.
When we're in a normal elevator that shakes this bad, it reminds me of how efficient that elevator in the funhouse was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, that funhouse, there's a lot to it. There is a ton to it. Like, whoever designed that was, they were high level at what they were doing. The elevator continued to shake, and they descended deeper and deeper, and suddenly it stopped like it always does, and the door opened. What in the hell is this? I hate this. I hate this. There's too much weird going on in this one. I understand your desire to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground. No! But it's so exhausting and disgusting this thing, so let's just get on with it already. Oh, so sad. My chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is... Shut up, yo.
Come on now.
I'm so tired of her. Hey, don't go talk without permission after I said my catchphrase. Yeah, thank you. Clara! I don't mind. I'll wait. Shit.
Now
Otherwise...
I'm really angry.
Yo. He's tripping. Otherwise, I'll roll the dice based on the result, and I'll give you a... Oh my god, that many times? What are you doing? That's up with extreme punishment. Now then, let's get on with it once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls. And so it begins. I hope this would never happen again, so it's happening for the 4th time. Jesus Christ, the current to the 4th class trial was about to open. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team. Oh, don't show me this. He was more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I'd ever met. Dog, I pray I find someone like Nekomaru in my life. Like that dude, if I met someone like that, that's what's good, man. I love Neko, dog. Truly, he was more man than any of us. Great he was. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. And he accepted his new appearance, but he still tried to live earnestly. And just when I finally got used to his new form, Nekomaru's killer. Oh my god, everybody dying out here. I forgot about Teru. Oh my god! There's way too much red on that page. I actually forgot what Neko looked like. I won't let it be excused. I won't forgive this person who betrayed Nekomaru, betrayed their friends. I will never ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Class trial, y'all! All right, my boys! Yeah.
I'm here today.
Okay, here we go.
Because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me.
Yep.
I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is.
Y'all wouldn't be surprised if this ends up not being someone else.
I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Y'all, I don't know what it is about here. I'm so turned off about right now.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident?
Yeah.
We weren't able to leave Strawberry House.
Right.
So I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
Okay, actually, so that's false. They could have left Strawberry House, right? Because it turns out the chain didn't matter.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m.
Okay.
I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there.
Right.
Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Yep.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Yeah.
So tell me you three were together since last night!
Oh my god, you chill!
Also, I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not. You're much classier
What is
than
going
that.
on, actually?
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
Yeah.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
Yep.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too,
Yeah.
from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
Again, did that really leave them stuck? I'm starting to believe that it didn't.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall.
Okay.
Someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Yep, and it took a while because Akane said she kept hearing a ringing first since the beginning of the investigation when they found Neko's
Forget
body.
these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway,
We don't even know who it is.
It's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
We don't know that for sure.
Definitely.
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House
No,
dudes.
I mean, somebody could have not. Well, actually, the way Sonia acted towards Nekomaru made me think she did not even think of Neko as a human almost. I'm not trying to push it on her because I'm usually sometimes wrong about this shit. And usually I don't really have a defined person I go into a trial thinking that they did it. But it was definitely, her reactions to him were weird. So I don't think that is true. Like, I don't think everybody viewed him as a human and would consider it cruel that he died. So I don't know. So most people, yeah.
One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously.
Okay.
We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
It does. It has a lot of questions.
The incident
especially 'cause it's
notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Hey,
Let's
shoot.
start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon. Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
No. Weapon is not obvious at all.
What the heck, you guys?
that?
The weapon! could totally tell just by looking.
I like how Nagita's acting through this. You can tell what the weapon is just by looking at it. It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing in the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably...
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
Yup.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer
Okay.
and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
Maybe.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
I don't know. No, he's wrong. The hammer in the tower was the weapon, like he said. It looks like that's the case, but okay. So I
guess we should figure out the weapon.
I
The
think
weapon
it's
was
the
right there.
pillar
That pillar.
fragments.
No, the hammer.
Is that? It's not that. What does that have to do with how they beat the crap out of Nekomaru? It doesn't. It's because that's not what happened.
Crap out of him.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, okay. New. Oh, because it's a new looking hammer.
No, I can't
Yeah.
accept that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right?
Mm-hmm.
If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it.
I mean, they could have wiped it up. They could have wiped it up. For
But
sure.
that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil
Right.
later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
I don't really know why the hammer was there. to be
Then why
honest.
bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
Yeah.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangsta? Me?
Oh no.
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Why
I
are you
thought
acting so sus
maybe
right
you
now?
guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Seems that was a waste of time.
I don't.
Then
I
what
don't
was
know.
the real
What
weapon
is
used to
going
murder
on?
Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential
I
weapon.
mean, the wire can't get rid of him. I don't.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
Yeah, I guess it's weird how the broken pillar had the oil.
I see.
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
I don't understand how.
Then
this
that
pillar
pillar is
came
the
down.
weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
No.
Nobody
You
could
talk-
withstand a blow from that.
Right, but how is it gonna fall?
Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it
Yeah.
would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
Wait, what do you mean? Why you couldn't even lift it up?
Tried to move it, right?
Yeah. Look at this. It wasn't even the full thing. Guess no use was barely budging. Yeah.
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy.
Well, it's full
But there's
stone.
one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Huh? Who are you talking
Talk
about?
about
Coach
Neko?
Nekomaru's robot body.
Yeah.
With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
Yeah.
So he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
This is the part I don't
You
get.
mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid. He's
Yeah.
the type to commit
And that's the other thing too that I don't get. Like that, I agree with that. Just based on what happened to Sakura and what she literally has a statue in the funhouse. But that's why it makes me think either that what she said happened, or he got into a fight with Monokuma.
Then even if Nekomaru could
I
have
feel like
lifted
the
that
fight with
pillar,
Monokuma
that's
is
nothing to do with
more-
the case at all.
Probable.
Well, I guess you're right.
Yeah. But it does bother me a little. In the word. By the way, the fourth murder of the school killing life was apparently ruled by huh? No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
I think they're looking at it from the wrong angle. I really think Nekomaru got in a fight with Monokuma.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Blowing it, like hitting someone into it.
For reals?
Yes, for reals.
I see. So my gut
Okay,
was right
I'm curious to
after
see
all.
if she's insightful in this
All
trial.
right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
To be honest, because she hasn't contributed much so far, so it better be good.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Okay, alright.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
Yep, I agree with that.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Is it that? Oh my god, seriously?
No, that's wrong.
There we go. The pillar fragments, which means I think he's hit into
Nekomaru was
it.
crushed by the pillar. Then there should have been fragments
on
on top of his body.
but it's below him.
Huh? Fragments?
Yeah.
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body.
If he was crushed into the pillar, there would be fragments that hit the ground first, I feel like, and then he'd fall into it.
If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed,
Right.
the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
Yep. Yep, I agree with all that.
I considered that too. But it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
Interesting again,
If they
she's
didn't
not
tip it
that
over,
useful.
then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
Damn, we gotta figure out what happened.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
I think it's possible it's definitely a part of what happened. I don't know if he was killed by it.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
Okay.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong,
No,
can we?
no, you're right. We can't say for sure on that.
There's
but-
another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
Yeah.
You guys.
Oh my. Here we go. Y'all, Gundam, you f***ed up. You should announce this to him.
You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers. So you just stand there and falter.
Oh my god. Yo, he's such a f***ing savage, y'all. Oh my god.
What a waste of talent.
Oh.
And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me
He's
laugh.
such an
What did you say?
Yo.
Regardless, it's not
Oh
like I
my
want to
God.
die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Yo, you kind of like Seto Kaiba right now. Where Blue Eyes at?
Hey, Nagito. What the hell happened to you?
Y'all, I don't know.
How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Oh shit.
What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar
Right.
itself is not enough.
Agreed.
But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
With the hammer? Like maybe they hit the hammer into Nekomaru and he hit the pillar and then he fell and broke. That is possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon. Ultimate weapon?
We still don't know what the ultimate weapon
The
is.
thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know? We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly.
Huh.
Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
What?
I am he
What is
who cuts
happening?
the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory.
Oh boy.
It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
Don't understand what's going on anymore. I am so confused.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your four
gas
dark
them
days
up.
of destruction.
I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
Man, Fuyuhiko kind of carrying this trial.
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
I do think the ultimate weapon has to do somehow with controlling the funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you?
You are the one who decided that, or no, maybe it was Hope Speak Academy. I don't know,
I
man.
forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Oh my god, yo.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this,
Yeah.
I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right?
Yes.
Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse.
Sure. Yep.
Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower.
Okay, they keep calling it Strawberry and Grape Tower when it's just the same. It's the same room. We already knew that.
But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower.
Yes.
It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
I think it's
Man,
that. I think that's
Not
part
only
of
does
it.
that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Cause, no, dude, no. I gotta pull you out. Yo, dog, you can't keep this up. This is not gonna end well.
Faux show. I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Okay, I'm down. I mean, I said for sure. I don't know. I'm surprised she said it. The two, she's trying to use some lingo. The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that because the room spins 180 degrees. Is that what it is?
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
Strawberry Tower and Grape.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
Is that, yeah, I don't.
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
Those are also, that is true.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Okay. What's I about to say? This whole time we've been thinking the two towers are the same building, but if that was the only mystery, there's no way Nagita would mention it here. Man, I'm still kind of confused
In truth,
about
Strawberry.
this. Is it this? It is
No,
that.
that's wrong.
What?
Those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
What are you talking about? Wait, does that room move in between each place? Like, yeah, it's the same platform maybe for the floor, but maybe that's not literally the same
Hajime,
place.
I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
Yo!
Doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall,
Yeah.
Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall.
Right?
But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
And does the floor rotate 180 degrees or something and the projections change each time?
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something.
Okay, that's what I thought at first, but now I'm starting to think that wasn't the case. I'm trying to understand how this could work. My guess maybe is that the entire tower moves or just the floor. I don't know. I don't know.
If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
Yeah, it could have.
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
No, because then why would they lock the door and why would they break the doorknob off?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't
Okay.
rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building.
What if that room is like an elevator and it moves up and down?
Bow down.
What? Whoa, whoa! What are you talking about, bow down?
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Well, we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then
Yeah.
Monokuma did it.
No.
While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
What are you trying to do right now?
But Nekomaru's
This
body
doesn't
wasn't
help
the only thing
anybody.
moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
Yeah.
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it.
Every time they go back
Just
and
like
forth,
if there's
no.
no bread, let them eat cake. Pillar the body, everything at the crime scene.
Allow
Okay,
me to cut
think I
through
got it.
those words.
Yep. Okay, so it definitely, yeah, the oil on the floor, you can't move that.
Moving the body and pillar is possible. But
Sure.
it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Yep.
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply
Yeah.
not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, this
Then
is
it's
very
impossible
bizarre.
to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's all right.
Huh.
A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
Not in this situation, dog.
So what really
Crazy.
happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not
I
when the
still don't
experiment
understand.
involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
That's also
Yeah,
true. I
the
forgot about
e-handbook
that.
was still there.
Okay, wait, no,
That's
no,
why
no,
we
no,
thought the two
I did
towers
think
were the
about
same
this.
building.
What if somebody's carrying, again, a handbook from a dead body, or carrying a handbook from somebody who's already
If they're
dead?
not the same building or two different buildings, then
Because
what are
we
they?
didn't actually open up the handbook to confirm that. What do you?
No idea, huh?
The mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery yet. Then the only thing we can do is rely on the person who has those clues. He's gonna talk to Nagito.
Nagito, I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn
Y'all
was coming
chill.
up.
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna end it right here. Appreciate everybody tuning in. As always, y'all already know. Make sure if y'all enjoyed the video, subscribe, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below. I love hearing from y'all. And make sure to also turn on the notification bell so y'all get all the channel updates. Check out my socials, links down below in the description. I got a Twitter, Instagram, and a Discord. And just look forward to more Danganronpa, some more of the class trial. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all next time. I love y'all. Peace!